Hello, good morning slash afternoon. Oh man, I need to move all these things out of my way so I can see the dang chat. That's fine. Hello, Sir Jet. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome in, everybody. No work today, no work today. Nope. Back to work tomorrow, though. I meant to stream yesterday, but, I ended up being out and about a lot longer than I had planned, or expected to, I guess. If you don't know how to tag friends on X, just do the little @ symbol. And you can tag literally anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. Alright, so we do have a match coming up to watch, but I want to get started on this just a little bit before we swap over. I've got my phone with the match open, so we'll see when the attacks are about to start. Let me start the timer on this thing too, since we're back on it. There we go. So we got 10 hours left on this account, and I actually discovered something quite unfortunate. So we did get up to Town Hall 5, that's why the timer is a little bit longer now, because that last Town Hall upgrade had to let it run. I got some other upgrades in the meantime as well. But I was planning to use this builder potion to take this Town Hall up to Town Hall 6. However, we only get 1,400 more points, and we have 2,800, so that is 4,200 points that we can get on the track, and the builder potion is at 46. So, it's not going to be possible to get to Town Hall 7 in the first 24 hours, because the next Town Hall upgrade is going to be 12 hours without that builder potion, and there's not really a way around it. So we're just gonna work on getting the Town Hall upgrade going, and then we are going to from there just upgrade as much as possible for Town Hall 5, and then we'll see how much progress we have at the end of that 24-hour mark. So that's kind of where we are with this at the moment. Grab these gems. Do we have any gold in here? We got elixir. I was hoping we might have some gold. We need quite a bit more. I might actually pause the timer and then we'll go watch the war, because I don't know if I can farm up enough gold. Well, we can pause the timer if I don't start the Town Hall upgrade. But we'll go ahead and farm for now and keep the timer rolling. You don't have friends? Only Willey and Rhonda? Don't think you can tag me, I don't care. Tag Strake. Strake's on there. He tagged me for all kinds of stuff, like, what was it? That car soccer game that he likes. He was tagging me for that. For giveaways. That was a while ago, though. And are we only going to be able to get 10k gold? Guess we could take this one. Try to be quick with it. Like I said, I'm keeping an eye on the war, so as soon as the attacks are about to start, we'll get in there and get it done. Go watch. We're only going to watch one match. I was going to try to grab two, because there is another good match coming up after that, but that tournament I couldn't figure out where the server was at. So we won't be covering that. Alright, once all the gold seems to be wrapped up, then we'll go ahead and move on. We're still 13k, it's all in the clan castle. Goblins will go get it. The Pope died this morning? Oh no. At least it wasn't on Easter, I guess. Rip the Pope. Rocket League, yeah, that's the game. Yeah, Strake was always tagging me in Rocket League things, is like, good luck. Maybe this guy's got a lot more loot. I like it. Mortar and wizard towers on the back end are going to be kind of gross, but oh well. We'll save a few of these. Hey, Clash Leo. Welcome in. Will I be your dad? Sorry, I can't take on any more children at the moment. Strake is more than what I can handle for now. Alright. Giant's finally loose. We just need the gold. Por favor. Send in the rest of the goblins, see what we can get. It's the battle day is at 42 minutes, so we got a few more minutes to work with here. I'm not sure if the star bonus is going to be enough to get us where we need to be, because hopefully if I can get the Town Hall upgrade going, we can just leave the timer running during the war. It's only going to be like 40 minutes anyway. Come on. Are we gonna get much more out of this? There's a little bit more. I think we're just gonna end it there. Get what we get. 600k, beautiful. Alright. Oh, I was gonna say, wait a minute. I gotta collect it. Well, there's our town hall upgrade. Oh, I still have a few buildings to do. Shoot. There's 1 hour, so that actually works out kind of perfectly. And I think the other thing is like 6 hours. Yeah, the dang spell factory. Does that take us short? No, we're good. Go. Alright. So we have an hour anyway before we can even do anything, so that actually works out perfectly. Let's go to the main account now. Close that. Good to go. Straker the Pope? I mean, both, to be fair. Bully and Straken, he's not even here, but there we go. Oh, I didn't do predictions. Let's do that. We can let it run for the first 2 attacks. Who will win the war? Let's make this 15 minutes, I think is good. We'll do 20. I'll just end it manually. I want to make sure those first 2 attacks get covered. Alright, I think 15 minutes would have been plenty. But there we go. Hope Strake has been announced. Imagine. Alright, let's take a look at the lineup. So for Dizi, we've got Hawk, Darkstar, Fluxy, Synthé, and Mask. And then for Elektros JP, we've got Sahara, Watto, Japanese characters, NYU, and STK. Alright. And we got like 2 minutes before the attacks start. Stuff. Is anybody else covering these matches? Somebody might have been. Ria's Kuma. Gotcha. Thank you. Alright. Good stuff. I'm excited. This is going to be a good match. These are 2 very good teams. I don't know where they're ranked. But we've watched a good bit of Elektros JP in the last couple of months, and they've been doing really well. Actually, do we have a list of the teams that made it through to next weekend's qualifiers? We have like 1 minute. I don't know. That's probably how long it's going to take for this to load. Oh, God. Can I check Discord? Yeah, we can do that instead. Yeah, let me turn off my streamer mode. That's true. Okay, yep, let's do this. Load. Faster. Monthly finals. Oh, it's not gonna tell us. I guess, actually, participant list might have it. No data. Awesome. We'll try to find out later. I don't want to mess around too much and then miss the first attack. So I got less than 30 seconds now before they can go in. So we're just gonna hang out right here. And we'll wait for the show to begin. Yeah, I think Strake would be the perfect candidate for Pope. Let's get him in there. Hey, I got a notification that I'm live streaming. Very nice. I like that. Also, for all the places that I'm streaming, I pinned a Gold Pass giveaway in the pinned messages. If you guys want to check it out and do the thing. Do the thing. Get yourself entered for the Gold Pass. Maximus Base Building reached out and asked if I'd be interested in doing a little collaboration giveaway, and I was like, sure, let's do it. And there we go. First attack's in. We got Hawk kicking things off for Dizi, and he is bringing in some Root Riders. Okay, take a peek at the equipment. He does have the snake bracelet on. He's got the new equipment for the Queen. Alright, everything else looking pretty standard. He is going to start off with that Royal Champion charge on the bottom side of the base. Take out the multi-archer tower. RC still working in. It'll be neat to see how helpful that new queen equipment is. We haven't, well, at least I haven't seen it in hard mode yet. I'm sure some other people have, especially over the weekend in the qualifiers. I didn't watch those, though. Take down the Teslas. Here we go. Still continuing our way into the base. Drops in another invis. She'll take out the cannon. Drops in the recall, so the cannon does stay up, but that's okay. He was out of invis anyway. Alright, let's see what's next for Mr. Hawk here. Baby Dragon to clean up a little bit on the bottom. Some archers as well. There's the Ice Golem, Root Riders, and full send from the bottom left side of the base. Super Barb on the left side. Try to clean up that collector. Do have the troop launcher in as well. Throwing those barrels of monkeys into the base. We got that snake bracelet doing its thing on the outside of the base. It's going to help that king funnel the edge of the base there. Alright, everything pushing its way in towards the core. Did pop the Warden's ability, keeping everything protected. All the Root Riders making their way through. There's an overgrowth on the right side. It's going to cover up some of those defenses, including that fire spitter on the right side. Ice Golems freezing things up. King's still going on the top side of the base. Still spawning snakes up there as well. We got some more snakes coming through. People in the YouTube comments who think the snake bracelet's worthless, look at it go. Got some Yeti might top it across the wall, making his way to the back end of the base where the Town Hall is sitting. A little bit of a risky attack going all the way across the base for the Town Hall, but it looks like, actually, those Root Riders are about to die. This, like I said, this could be a bit risky. Pops the King's ability, Spiky Ball bouncing around. That King's trying to get through the enemy King. Those Root Riders are going to go down to the Town Hall. The Queen is not cooperating at the moment. She did pop her ability earlier. I think that giant just went down. I didn't even catch it when she popped it initially, but down goes the Queen. The Town Hall is still standing, and I don't see a way that he can get it down at this point. All he has left is just the Warden, and Dizi are going to kick this match off with a 1-star attack. Massive defense for Elektros JP. Oh my goodness, what a way to kick off the match. I mean, at least if you're going to get a 1-star, the best time to do it is in the first attack. But, I mean, that's going to be a tough one there. Oof, good try. Alright, well, that might sway the predictions a little bit. Hey, Peter, welcome in. We already had a lot of points on Elektros JP. We had a few points on Dizi. 2 people voting for Dizi. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to let the prediction run for the first 2 attacks, so we'll see what Elektros do to start it off, and then I'll close it. But you never know, there's still a lot of hits to go. Strike, we pray. Alright, let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, all those roots just fizzled right at that Town Hall compartment. And then the Queen, of course, doing what she does best. Running around, ignoring everything important. Surprised she wasn't in there beating a wall. That's one of the nice things about that new equipment. That giant can help her get through the walls a lot faster. I still think it'd be really funny if they gave the Queen a wall breaker puppet. Just let her spawn a bunch of wall breakers. There we go. Kuma is in. It's also bringing in the Root Riders. Also starting off with the Royal Champion Snake Bracelet. Looks like it's going to be a popular one. Also, notice the Sneezy is being used in the Warden. It was the same with the last attack as well. Didn't point it out, though, but people are liking the Sneezy for the Root Rider attacks, I guess. Got a couple of furnaces in the mix. RC... uh-oh. Oh, man. That RC was taking a little bit of a beating there. There's the recall. She just barely gets that cannon down. Looks like she did trigger her ability. She had the rocket spears on. But she gets that corner cleared out. That was a little bit of a risky start. Now we're going to send to the Siege Barracks the King with the Snakes, the Queen over there on that left side, Root Riders down the middle. But this time around, we're going to make sure to get that Town Hall nice and early. So we're going to push straight into the Town Hall compartment. Drops in a skeleton spell here to try to distract the defenses. Got a Headhunter out of the CC. The RC is able to snipe that quickly. Town Hall drops for the first star. King and Queen staying to the outside on the top. Alright. Anything else down the middle? Overgrowth on that right side. It's going to cover up some of these defenses and push the Root Riders hopefully to that multi-inferno. But at the moment, that tornado spinning everything around. That actually helps out a lot, having that overgrowth there with the tornado trap and the ice golems holding everything up. I think by the time they get through the tornado and the ice golems, that overgrowth's going to be about ready to expire. But then they're in the perfect spot to start taking these defenses down. Still have King and Queen ability. They're still working their way across the top side of the base. Looks like all the Root Riders are dead now, though. The RC's dead. The healers are going to move up to the King. This is fizzling very quickly. What does the King have? I know he has Snake Bracelet. Is it boots? No, it's ball. He's got that spiky ball bouncing around, and there it goes. And, of course, the Queen still has her giant. There's a wall break to try to get her through. He's trying to hold on to this Queen's ability, but I think he's going to have to pop it here with that cannon. There you go with the Invis with the Queen's ability going off. It looks like he's got the mirror as well. Down goes the gear tower, but I don't think this one's going to be quite enough to get it. Good try, Takuma. Percentage should be decent, though. Let's see. Baby Dragon on the right side. Take out the Wizard Tower. Queen's still moving along. She got that one healer and the Unicorn doing their best, but I think that's where she's going to go down right there. It's able to get it into the mid-80s. Very nice try. Alright, last call for channel points. Once the next attack goes in, I'm going to close it. Rhonda voted for Elektros. See, Gamboff voted for Dizi. Who else voted for Dizi? Was that you, Sir Jet? He's probably waiting to put points in. He wanted to see what happens here. Hey, BDHL. How's it going? Welcome in. You didn't vote this time, I see. Try not to lose all the channel points. Alright. Back over to Dizi. They got a big old 1-star to make up for. You got so badly burnt the last time. Oh no. You gotta be careful with the Gamba. Also, I should have kept track on that new account. How many of the 24 hours are just spent not doing anything because the loot's full and the builders are busy? I bet it's at least it's more than half of it for sure. All right, here we go. Oh, you put 10K on it? All right, here we go. We got Synthé in. We'll end the submissions. Let's see what Synthe's up to. He's going to send in a little Yeti Bomb here. Triggers the Invis Tower. All right. It's going to rage it up. Try to get a bunch of these defenses out of the way. This is going to be the first Rocket Balloon attack of the day. Take a quick peek at the hero equipment. All right, he does have the Fireball. No Electro Boots on the Royal Champion. Okay. It's got that Warden on the top side. Angry Jelly helping him get through some of these initial defenses. Once that Jelly wears off, he's going to be following that Yeti around. Alright, gets through the Expo. Multi-Archer Tower is going to be a bit of a nuisance. There's the Invis. There's the Fireball. A simple Fireball straight to the Multi-Archer Tower. Earthquakes in the core. Okay, there's another Earthquake. I was going to say, I don't think he got everything he wanted there. But that second Earthquake does finish off a couple of buildings. He did lose the Warden, so it's still looking a little bit sketchy. You still have that Town Hall in the dead center of the base, too, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Have a wall break to get these heroes in. He's going to try to funnel them in using these rocket balloons and other small troops on the left side. Alright. Invis there to make sure the King paths in. And he'll get pulled to the Ice Golems. That's perfect. Earthquake in the core of the base. Giant Arrow moving through. Spiky Ball bouncing through. Trying to get as much damage into the middle as possible. These Ice Golems freezing things up. Both Fire Spitters raining down the fire onto the heroes. The King is about to go down. Does he have Phoenix on the King? No, he had Diggy on the King, so the King's dead. Down goes the Giant. The Queen is now heading off in a different direction. We could be seeing another risky hit here, but he does still have the Royal Champion and a bunch of rocket balloons, so he's not necessarily in too much danger yet with the Queen going the wrong way. But he's going to be patient here and make sure he can target directly into the core of the base. There's an Invis for the Queen, trying to keep her alive, get her through some more of these buildings. Invis Tower is going to go off on defense. Down goes the queen. Rocket balloons from the bottom side. There's some rocket balloons. He used one rocket balloon to make sure the royal champion was going to target into the core. Pops her ability. Down goes the town hall. He secures the 2-star. But I mean, obviously he's not going to be able to make this a 3-star. We'll see how much more percentage he can get. But nice try to Sente and good save as well. Because that easily could have been another 1-star here for Dizi. And I think 2 1-stars is probably game over. So at least we don't have to call it yet. But this is going to be a low percent attack. Very nice try. Dizi, you're going to need some big defenses out of Elektros. Glad you went with the other clan. And usually Sente's a big hitter for Dizi. I haven't looked at hit rates, but if I had to guess, I'd say Sente and Darkstar probably have the best hit rates on the team. Hello, Rahul. Welcome in. How's my luck on the chests? We actually had pretty good luck on the chests. I think we hit 2 legendaries yesterday. And a couple of epics. So it wasn't bad. I don't remember how many accounts we did. Like 7, maybe. So it was a good bit of chests, but we were pretty lucky. It was fun. I think I recorded some of it, so if I did, I'll have to go back and look. We'll post those videos. I'll probably post them as shorts later. Hey, Drew. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Drew has faith. Absolutely. There's still a lot that can happen in this match. That's the thing about hard mode. You never know. Invited me back. Appreciate it. Here we go. NYU is in. Let's see what these guys can do. Dizi looking for a big defense. Elektros looking to capitalize. Got lots of dragons making their way in. And Royal Champion's going to start it off on the right side of the base. We got the king down here with the angry jelly. Look how tiny that jelly is with that giant gauntlet king. It looks ridiculous. That's funny. That king is going to clear out the area, but he went down pretty fast there. He took a lot of damage. Actually, I don't even think he got exactly what he wanted, but the RC finishes off that scatter. Next invis for the fire spitter. Okay, what do we have on these equipments here? Let's take a quick peek. Where's the queen? Am I blind? Oh, it's the prince. That's why. No queen on this attack. Alright, now goes the Expo. Invis on the top side. He still has quite a few more invis. He's trying to go really far with this RC. Pops the haste. He's going to drop in the earthquake. Next invis. She kind of turns back. I'm not sure if he was trying to get her to go that way. I think he wanted the town hall. There we go. The next invis is in. The ice golems are out of the CC. Oh, he's going to pull them. Do they pull the RC? No, she's focused on the town hall. Okay. Oh, he made it invisible. Ooh, I don't think that was the idea there. But, I mean, that RC still got so many buildings. I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. Get a minion on the right side. I would imagine top right is where the dragons... Just kidding. Top left is where the dragons are going to go. And he's going behind the fire spitter, I believe. Rocket balloons on the top side of the base. What do we got up there? We got the prince. I see. He's going to try to snipe that town hall with the minion prince. And the dragons are going to do cleanup for the rest of it. Got the little ghosts here from the Sneezy. They're going to come in and help support the dragons. Pops of Warden's ability. Enemy queen popping off down on the bottom side of the base, trying to take down these dragons. Oh, he did send a blimp for the town hall. Okay. So the Yetis will get it taken down. Pops the prince ability. It's not looking too bad. He still has a lot on the bottom, though. That's going to be a tough area to get through. Yeah, he's pretty much got the top cleared out. So it's going to come down to these buildings down here. We got 2 multi-archer towers. We got the geared up cannon. That's going to be a lot of damage. And I'm not sure that the dragons will have enough to get through everything down here. Plus, that minion prince on defense is an absolute menace. Alright, everything pushing through. The dragons are dropping fast. Like I said, it's a lot to get through down there. We do have the prince still, right? Or, how'd the prince die? What the heck? Alright, I guess we don't have a prince. That's even worse. This is going to be a defense. Nice try to NYU. But this one's going to fall short in the low 80s. Very nice try. Yeah, this bottom section is gross. That's a very tough section of the base to end on. When's the next update? We should have a summer update, and then a fall update, and then a winter update. But that's just based on what they've done before. And this year they've been doing updates a bit more frequently than that, so I would take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if they're going to continue doing more frequent updates this year or not. We'll see. But I would still assume that the summer update will be the next one, because that would only be in like a month or two. When do they usually do those? I think June? May or June. But I would imagine the next update would probably be the rest of Town Hall 17 stuff. That way, Town Hall 17 can be done for the rest of the qualifiers. Probably not the next one, but the ones after that. Here we go. Mask is in. It's going to be another Root Rider attack. These guys got a little bit of ground to make up. So a triple here from Mask would be massive for these guys. We'll see if they can make it happen. Alright, we got the Warden Walk from the bottom side of the base. Work through the Wizard Tower. Through the air defense. Let's take a look at the hero equipment while he does that. Snake Bracelet on. Okay. We have a Fireball. I mean, obviously. Alright. Through the Expo. See exactly where he wants to do the Fireball. Through the cannon. Oh, that cannon's doing a lot of damage. I think he's fine. Luckily, it's just the cannon. Now the jelly is not angry. And here we go with the Fireball to the multi. And he's going to be able to take down the multi-Inferno Tower and the Clan Castle. And the giant arrow to clean it up. I love that combo. And it works out perfectly here for Mask. Nicely executed. And here we go. The Root Riders are in. We got the Troop Launcher as well. Ice Golem off to the left. We'll do a little bit of cleanup over there, I would imagine. Does have an overgrowth in the bag to use for later on. Alright. Rail Champion coming in. She's just going to join up with the Root Riders and make her way through. There's the Barbarian King on the top side of the base. Help take out some of these trash buildings. He's actually got really nice pathing straight through that monolith compartment as well. So has that one overgrowth. He does have a Rage to use at some point. King's ability still in the bag. RC ability still in the bag. There's the overgrowth in the core of the base. Covering up the Poison Tower, Fire Spitter, and Scatter Shot. We have some small wall breakers coming through to help out as well. It's kind of funny seeing them coming out of the Troop Launcher. Lots of snakes out of the Snake Bracelet. It's going to help push the King through that top side of the base. Keep these Root Riders inside as much as possible. And they're actually working their way nicely to the back side of that Fire Spitter, so they no longer have to worry about that damage. That works out perfectly. This is looking really good here for Mask, and it might even be the first triple of the match. I mean, I shouldn't be calling anything too soon, because sometimes you just never know with these hard mode bases. But I like the way this one is shaping up. The Root Riders, look at all of them. They're all still alive. Usually everything's fizzled out by this point, and this one is definitely going to be a triple. And Dizi are right back in this match. Very nicely done. There we go. We got a match. So if Dizi get another defense here, we're going to be all tied up on stars. Very nicely done. Oh man, it's Roots again. Welcome in, Shivim. It's going to be lots of Roots. Because you know what? The game still hasn't been balanced. It's crazy how that works. Everybody thought, oh, hard mode's harder. The meta's gonna change. No. It's not how that works. I like it, though, because we're not seeing Root Riders 3-star every time, so I'm good with it. Be right back. Alright. You went to see Disturbed recently? Was a great concert? Nice. I'd love to go see those guys. They're one of my favorites. Did Dizi make it to the next stage, Drew? I haven't seen the list of which teams have made it through yet, and I didn't get to watch this weekend. It looked like Dizi was doing really well, though, from what I was able to see. You did qualify? Nice. Best of luck to you and your guys next weekend. I'll get to stream it, too, which is very exciting. They're going to give us a clean feed for the first time ever. Alright, here we go. STK. Let's Coming in with the Root Riders. Let's take a quick peek at the hero equipment. It is going to be a Royal Champion charge. We do have the new equipment on the Queen again. Snake Bracelet on the King. I like to point that out just because people keep telling me the Snake Bracelet's no good. Well, I'd say the pro players probably know better than us. Oh my goodness, look at all the traps. This was set up perfectly for a Spirit Walk. Almost took out the Fox, but not quite. I'm expecting more traps, though. Depending on which way she goes. Probably around the Monolith. Almost called it an Inferno Tower. This is not looking great, though. She's having trouble with these Ice Golems. Getting through the Ricochet Cannon. Okay, he's going to go with the Recall. I'm really surprised he was able to save that Fox. That Fox was dead in the water there. There we go. Root Riders are in. King is in. Got lots of snakes hopping through. Push everything down the middle. Important ability to keep everything safe. Not too bad. That RC is kind of splitting away from the group here, taking some extra damage. He goes with a freeze. Try to keep her alive a little bit longer. She is going to go down around the Town Hall area. These roots are kind of pushing off to the left away from the Town Hall. They need to go to the right here. They at least opened up the wall so the King can go in at the very least and get that taken care of. And there we go. The King makes his way in. We got the roots coming back as well. So we do have the Town Hall secured here. We don't have to worry about that. Poison Tower going off. Queen making her way into the back side of the base. Looks like he popped the King's ability. We still have the Queen's ability in the bag. There's still quite a bit here on the back side, though. We got a lot to get through. Enemy King, Enemy Prince, the Ricochet Cannon, Expo, Multi-Archer Tower. I'm not sure that this is going to be quite enough to go through for a 3-star. But it is going to be at least enough to tie things up on stars here. And this is still going to be very much anybody's match here. Good try to STK, but this one is going to fall short. Try, good try. 3 Days Grace, Daughtry, nothing more disturbed. Dang, that's a great lineup. Breaking Benjamin next week. Very cool. I've actually never been to a concert, which is kind of crazy. I need to change that here soon. I need to go to one. Never? Nope, never. I think the closest thing I've been to a concert is when they play like live music at the county fair, or just local people playing some music. It's the closest thing to a concert I've been to. That's a crazy statement to make. That's what people tell me every time I say it. Yeah, we'll have to make that change soon. Especially when I live so close to Rock on the Range. There've been a few years I've wanted to go to that, but wasn't able to. What's the percentage looking like? 50. Ooh, it's close. It's only a 2-building lead for Elektros. It's a lot closer than I had thought it was going to be. Alright. I'm glad I picked this matchup. This is a good one. Well, I mean, I figured it would be with these two teams. What's up, Drew? Sonic Temple is there? Oh yeah, Sonic Temple. I've been seeing posts about that. I need to look into it. Alright, here we go. Darkstar is in. I'd say Darkstar is one of my favorite players in the pro scene. He's done some really cool things over the last couple of years. Let's see what he does here in this one. Starting off with the Spirit Walk Royal Champion making her way in. Gonna be able to get through the scatter shot here. Next invis pushing her to the right. Might be able to get both fire spitters here depending on how the RC paths. Next invis is in, takes out the rage tower. Go on to the fire spitter. How many invis? Oh, he brought a recall. He might not go for both here. He's just gonna go for the one. Perfect. All right, pulls her out. Clean in on the bottom side of the base. A little bit of cleanup there on the left. What do we have on equipment here? Ooh, the old school King setup. We got the giant gauntlet with a rage vial. We've been seeing that a little bit here and there coming back here lately. But it's still not super common. He's going to pop it early too. He'll get this King going down on the bottom side of the base. Log launcher from the bottom as well, trying to open up in towards the town hall. Give that queen some access. Very interesting approach here for Root Riders. I like it. That queen's taking a lot of damage, though. Wall's opened up. Queen's going to join up with the Root Riders, though, but that should be fine. Oh, she does dope. She goes back. Perfect. Town hall will be secured. And then the Root Riders can focus on going up towards the top side of the base. They are going to have to deal with that fire spitter. We'll see if the heroes can make their way all the way through and get that taken down. Actually, we got Yetis coming out of the log launcher, too. So that'll help get that fire spitter down if the RC doesn't beat them to it. Op the Warden's ability, keeping everything safe, getting them healed back up with the healing tome. Root Riders pushing into the back end of the base. It's not looking too bad so far. We'll see if they're able to keep this momentum up. Diggy's going to stun that multi-Inferno Tower on the left. RC working through the monolith. Down it goes. That minion prince on the top side distracted by the skellies. He did try to get a couple of headhunters in there, but they got sniped by the Expo. RC with a rocket spear taking the Expo down. Alright, it's not looking bad at all. We got the Yeti still walking around on the right side of the base. Still got that giant too. Looks like it might have picked up the healers. It's looking healthy, pushing through these defenses. Look at the giant go. My goodness, it's getting a lot of value. Alright. Get through the mortar, and then it's going to start beating some walls. Actually, it can walk around now. The Root Riders got the walls opened up. I think Dizi might be pushing for another 3-star here. The only other issue could be time. And that giant, if that giant gets through the multi-archer tower, I think he's got it. But I'm not sure if that giant can win the fight, and it does. He's got 15 seconds now. That's the only thing that can stop him. It's a race against the clock. 10 seconds. Oh, I don't think he's going to get it on time. And this was such a good attack, but it is looking like it's going to fall just a little bit short. Very nice try to Dark Star, but a strong attack there from Dizi. That's going to help them out a lot on percentage. Dang. Oh, an equipment bug? Oof. I thought they got that fixed by now. That's crazy. It's a few weeks. We'll see. What's the percent? So before that attack, Elektros was up by 2 buildings. And that was a good percentage attack, so if Dizi can get a good defense here, they'll have the percentage lead going into the last round of attacks. So what was the percent on that last hit? 95. So a 93 would tie it. Anything less than 93 and Dizi take the lead. Watto is in. There we go. Big attack here. Royal Champion, Spirit Walk from the bottom side of the base. It is going to be Root Riders yet again. But at least we get to see the, we've gotten to see the Sneezy on offense today. And we've gotten to see quite a bit of the new equipment from the Queen. Although not in this attack in particular. Okay. Royal Champion making her way through that bottom side of the base. Oh, she got hit by that monolith and the giant bomb. It's a rough spot for the champion. She's still moving through. Another giant bomb going off. Another... Oh, the tornado trap. Man, this RC is struggling. It's another baited spot for the Royal Champion. And then the giant arrow... Giant arrow from the bottom. Why? I don't know. Here we go. Root Riders from the left. We got the King on the far left. He's going to funnel that edge. Log launcher from the bottom. Is that why the giant arrow went off? To do a little bit of damage for the log launcher? I guess so. There is a furnace on defense. I don't know that we've seen that very much, but he spots it right away and drops the poison on it. So it's probably not going to do a whole lot here. That's why you got to put fast troops in the CC, like rocket balloons, headhunters, because you got to get that poison to go away from the furnace. If you just put ice golems in there, it's easy just to take out the furnace. In my opinion. I do like defense, though. We got the overgrowth on the right side. Queen's still struggling behind. She can actually turn around and grab that Inferno Tower. There we go. She gets it. Root Riders still making their way through. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. What's going to go for the Town Hall? Because he has everything in. The Queen's going to die on the right side. Elektros. That RC's still going. Oh man, this could be a big swing in momentum. He's not going to get it. This is going to be a 1-star from Elektros. And a massive shift in momentum here at the very end. And Dizi are going to have a comfortable lead going into the last round of attacks. 2 1-stars in one match. One at the very start and one almost at the very end. Oh my goodness. Sir Jet put his 10k points in. Oh no. That's not funny at all. Rip. Alright, well that makes things interesting. Oh yeah, Rhonda's got points in too. Uh-oh. Who'd you voted for Elektros as well, Rhonda, right? Drew's about to get a big payday. Laynux and Ronaldo, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that. The other one was a bit older. I missed it earlier. I apologize. We'll do the Archer stuff after the match. I gotta kind of stay on top of the hits. I did see it though. But we'll do it in about 8 minutes. Once this wraps up. So I gotta get them up here too. But man, what a big shift in this one. Dizi have percentage and stars now. Obviously, if Dizi triple here, they lock it away. But triples have been tough to come by. We'll see what Fluxy can do here to wrap it up. Oh, he's coming up the stairs now. Got the Spirit Walk from the left side of the base. Take a quick peek at the hero equipments. We get to see some of the new stuff here. More snake bracelets. Gotta keep pointing it out. There's an invis on the top side. Pops the RC's ability. He's gonna make her quick here for a moment. Get her through some of these defenses. Get through the fire spitter. He does have a recall, but it's gonna get quite a bit of value there on that left corner. It's a nice little opener here. King from the top side of the base. We got the Queen with the Sneezy. A couple of witches as well. Okay. I don't get to see witches used a whole lot for the hero dives. I like that. Nice little touch. Some Valkyries, Root Riders, and here we go. Full send from the left side of the base. Troop Launcher in as well. Royal Champion back in. Alright, he gets that whole top area cleared out. The pathing's looking good. He shouldn't have any issues getting that Town Hall down. Rage in. Still hanging on to the Warden's ability for now. He's going to pop it here. I like that. Ice Golems are going to hold things up, but everything is protected by the Warden at the moment. Pops the King's ability. Spiky Ball bouncing around. RC still making her way through. He's going to freeze on that right side for the Scatter and the Fire Spitter. We got lots of troops onto the Town Hall. Down it goes. Alright, we got the 2-star in the bag. Now let's see if he can get enough here to lock this one away. Got a lot of troops on that bottom side of the base. We still have heroes on the right side of the base. Everything's going to try to come together here down towards the bottom side. But that Prince is kind of popping off. Down goes the Monolith. Prince is going to be killing off these Giants and Root Riders down here. That's going to be a lot of damage at the bottom. How are the heroes doing? The Queen's going to pop her ability now. We got the Giant coming out to help. That multi-Inferno Tower is going to be a little bit annoying as well. Taking down these healers. Everything on the bottom side's dead. The percentage is looking good. Giant still making its way through. Alright. Sneezy actually helps get through the multi-Inferno Tower there. Or not Sneezy, but it's a little, the booger, whatever that is. Does it still have a chance? I'm not sure. The multi-Inferno, or not the multi-Archer Tower is going to be a bit of a problem. Plus the Prince, I think, is going to be too much. But the percentage is good. And I believe the only path to victory here for Elektros is a 3-star. I'm actually not even sure if that's enough. We'll check here. But nice try to Fluxy. Great percentage for Dizi. So Elektros can tie it up. I don't think they can win it on percentage. Let's see. They cannot. Dizi win. So the best percentage that Elektros can get if they triple is 85.4. So if they triple, Dizi wins it by 3%. Needed a 79-2 to secure it. Nice. Who 1-starred? Which team? So for Elektros, it was Watto, and for Dizi, it was Hawk. Yeah, this was a good match. It was a big shift too because early on, well, Dizi's first attack was the 1-star, so obviously early on, Elektros was looking great. But I mean, when you can't connect on a 3-star, it makes it difficult. So that gave Dizi plenty of time to catch back up. They got the triple, and they've been just on top since then. So we'll see what Elektros do with their last attack. I'll go ahead and pay out the points. Dizi taking all the points here. Here we go. Another 10k points of Surjets down the tubes. Just under a minute here. They can go in whenever they are ready. And there we go. Sahara to wrap it up. We'll see if Elektros can at least connect on a triple here. They've not been having very good luck with that today. It looks like it's going to be a big Spirit Walk. No Eternal Tome on the Warden. That's interesting. Is that intentional? Because Drew said something about there being equipment bugs. He also has the old school king setup, so honestly, I'm not even sure that that's on purpose. King's clearing out that top compartment. We got the Angry Jelly up there. He's able to get a few buildings down. At least able to clear out that top corner. Royal Champion moving through. Going to be able to grab a few of these defenses here. And then head into the Town Hall. Okay. Ulti Inferno Tower down. Prince has already gone down to Phoenix there. RC moving into the core of the base. Down goes the Town Hall. Perfect. Next invis for the RC. She kind of dipped out away from that fire spitter. I don't think that was really part of the plan, but he's just kind of letting her go wherever. That was the last invis anyway. Down she goes. Now it's going to be up to the dragons. He does have one furnace to use. I'm not sure. Is it going to be used for cleanup? Kind of hard to say. There's also a furnace on defense. Is it just one furnace? I think so. Yeah, there's 2 ice golems there. Or wait, there might be 2 of them there. I can't tell. Because I see 2 health bars, and I'm confused about what's what. I don't know what the other health bar is for. There we go, the dragons are moving in. Yeah, if it was a furnace, it would have ticked down already. I don't know why it was showing the health bar for the clan castle. That's weird. Let's see what these dragons can do, though. They're still pushing through. Where did he drop his furnace? Oh, there it is. It's doing cleanup on the bottom. Well, trying to. The Expo's kind of sniping them as they go. They're not getting very far. They need to go the other way. Oh, where'd the dragons go? I was too busy looking at the furnace. The dragons are gone. Good try to Sahara. It's like a magic trick. You look away for a few seconds and look back and all the dragons have disappeared. Gotta love hard mode. Alright, and there we go. Dizi takes the win. 10-9, 88.4 to 81.2. It's a great match. Alright, we'll hop out of here. Back home. Change my stream title. More matches? Nah, just the one match today. There was another match I wanted to cover, but I'm not in that tournament server. Alright, I think I am, but I couldn't find it. Which is annoying. I'm in a lot of servers, but I couldn't figure out where it was, so just the one. I think the other match I was going to stream was... I don't even remember who it was now. Let me see. Oh, it was the Boom Academy match. X-Team Early Bird versus Boom Academy. It's starting soon, but like I said, I'm not in that tournament server, so... Alright. You ate way too much sugar yesterday. Yeah, I ate too much Easter food yesterday. Easter dinner. I didn't eat quite as much sugar, but more than I usually do. Alright. Best of luck, ready. Take care. Let's go back to the other account and see where the builders are at. So something we started working on, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday is a new account. That's why there's a timer at the bottom. Also, I gotta give Archer a snack. Rhonda, do you want to do snack stick or bacon snack? So we have played this account for 15 hours. Although most of that 15 hours has just been waiting on builders to be available. We can farm up some loot, but we still have, well, we got 15 minutes. We can just farm up loot and wait for that to go. The plan now is, actually, we don't even need to farm loot. We got a treasury full of it right now. But the plan now, because we're not going to be able to finish this town hall upgrade before we hit the 24-hour mark, because math, we're just going to try to be, like, as good of a Town Hall 5 as we can be, so that I'm not showing people in the video a rushed Town Hall 5. Like, this is what you can do in 24 hours. So we'll bring everything up to snuff, and then that'll be it. Just buy 100k gems. That kind of defeats the purpose of free-to-play, though. But that would be a good idea. That'd get us all the way up there. Actually, I wouldn't even just buy gems. I'd buy all the packs. And then maybe some gems. Alright. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for Rhonda. She might have stepped away. We'll see when she's back. So I gotta give Archer the snack. Let me make sure the dog cam's not wonky. There we go. Oh, the timer's over top of him. Alright, let me move that timer so it's underneath of the dog cam. There we go. Oop. Technically, if you use Google Play Store, you can get points weekly to turn them in and get a voucher for in-game purchases. Yeah, that could be a good way to do it. I mean, any method that doesn't cost money is good for free-to-play. But I didn't think of that. We'll have to do it on the next one. I figured this is a series, or this is a video I could probably do like once a year. And it would be interesting to see, like, from year to year, depending on how many years I'm still doing this, how far I progress in that 24 hours. Because theoretically, the upgrade time should be cut down every year. So I should be able to make it further and further. However, the fact that I can't make it to Town Hall 7 in 24 hours of playtime is criminal. The times have not been cut down enough. Because Town Hall 7's where the game starts. Rhonda's back. Hey, do you want the snack stick or the bacon, Rhonda? Get Archer hooked up with his snack. On a snack? Whichever is healthiest. Bacon it is. It's mostly pork. Oh, you had to take Heidi outside. No worries. I just wanted to make sure you were here when I gave the snack. That and let you choose which one. That's a little one. We'll do 2 little ones. I don't know if he notices that I'm messing with the snack bag or not. We'll see. I think he might notice. What are you looking at? You want to sit? No, not over here. You know the drill. Over there. Come on. Sit. What do you say? What do you say? Yeah, give him a second. That one extra chewy? Usually you just wolfs him down. Sit. Alright. Looks like we got an army camp done. Oh, something we also need to do is... That's probably the next thing we need to do is upgrade the barracks. 4 hours on that's kind of crazy. Jeez. But yeah, we'll... Actually, you know what? Once this builder's done, let's do the walls. Because that'll be pretty easy. We can grind those out without waiting. Kit and cam. Still need kitty pictures? I can grab one. There it is. Is one of them. You're convinced that Heidi is part goat? There you go. I can do a picture later, I forgot. Might have to remind me. Alright, I'm gonna take it back. Alright. Let's see. Small toe beans, yes. Oh man, my coffee's gone. Rip. So, yeah, I think that's the plan. This will finish up. We'll do walls, and then once we get all the walls done, which we'll go ahead and just use everything that's in the treasury, then we'll just start doing whatever upgrades we can. Man, these upgrades are going to take a chunk. Maybe we don't do the barracks yet, so that we can get some of the other stuff done. So I'd rather kind of grind on some of the smaller upgrades. There's a lot of stuff we can do in here. But like I said, it doesn't really matter so much since we can't get the builder potion until we get Town Hall 6. But this is still going to be, like I said, this video, or this series is going to be at least 2 videos anyway. So the first one will be done at the 24-hour mark, but the other one, we still got to get to Town Hall 7 and then trophy push. Maybe we should keep the timer going to see how long it takes me to get all 5 builders. So what's the deal with the big giant? He's a big giant. It does, he helps with your attacks when you're attacking. Here, I can show you. Let's do 45. 45. We should probably do 40-40. Just in case we find a base that actually has closed walls. There we go. Hold on, got ads. Imagine getting ads. It's crazy. Also, we can request a baby dragon. We might hop around and check out some other clans, too. Although, I don't know, I kind of like Alex's clan. Maybe we'll hang out here. Especially since he helped us out. This account might actually be somewhat helpful in a month or so. We'll see. Got a Burger King and a McDonald's ad. You hungry? They're trying to make you hungry. And it says you should be back now. There you go. But yeah, the giant will help your attacks, and then this guy will defend your base, basically. I'll show you. Have you not played the game this month? Oh, I didn't mean to hit next. Mama's been busy. Is it for a limited time? Yeah. I think it ends in like 8 days. But once you break the army camp, basically those troops get released. Just go ahead and do this one, I don't care. Try to get the archers through. So they're going to have to fight that guy because he's going to defend the base. And you can tell that because his army camp is red. So once we get into the higher town hall levels, there's 2 more army camps that'll... 1 more to help and 1 more to defend. So we got rid of the guy who's going to attack us. Now we can get the giant out and he'll basically destroy everything. Because he hits incredibly hard. Although at this level, maybe not so much. Get those wall breaker achievements done. I didn't even think of that either. So there's some gems to be had in there. Oof. That mortar. But it makes multiplayer attacks way easier, which is really annoying because I want to use multiplayer in Legends League to make videos, but I really can't right now because those troops are going to ruin my attacks. And if I were to try to post an attack guide using these stupid clan or these stupid army camp troops, everybody's going to be like, "Well, that attack only worked because you used the giant and the cane." And it's like, well, I mean, you're not wrong. It does make it way easier. It really makes it that easy, yeah. Like, it takes 0 effort to get a perfect day in Legends League right now. I've had no issues with any attacks. Brock, Mr. Lesnar. Is he still wrestling? It seems like some of these wrestlers stay in for a really long time. Two minutes. Let's do another attack. We'll try to get a little bit more loot here. Oh, he's doing UFC. Interesting. But he retired from wrestling. I see. Here we go. Got more gems. I am curious how long it's going to take me to max out walls. I don't think it's going to take too long. Especially with the star bonus that we have still. Actually, I wonder when the next star bonus is going to be. Probably tomorrow. He had some severe health issues for a while. Ah, that's unfortunate. There we go. Let it triple. I feel like the trophy push is going to be quite tedious. What do we get? Another 10. They're stacking up. We're almost back at 100. We'll have to do it another 9 times. I forgot they had a war going on. Alright, that's almost done. We got 50 seconds. We can do these walls. It would be nice if we didn't need a builder. I feel like at some point in the future that'll be a change that gets made. Because that seems like an easy change to make. Take away a builder requirement to upgrade walls. Especially since the higher ones are so expensive anyway. You can get all your builders busy and then start working on walls. That'd be nice. It would help out with progression as well. But we'll see. Also build a requirement to upgrade heroes. Yeah. I mean, you don't need a builder to upgrade the pets, so I could see not needing one to upgrade the heroes. Now, if they offered either no builder or use your heroes while they're upgrading, I think I'd rather pick them let us use the heroes while they're upgrading. Then I don't mind putting all my builders down. But they seem to have rolled that out pretty firmly at this point, which is quite unfortunate. Oh yeah, we're done. Wizard Tower is complete. Let's do it. I do a lot of these, which is not surprising. Probably gonna do all of these. There we go. Are there any level 1s left? Oh, there are a few. That's kind of surprising. What level walls can I use elixir? I don't even remember. It's probably like Town Hall 7. So I don't think we're going to be quite there yet with these ones. For free-to-play players, it would be faster. True. Yeah. So maybe it would be better just to have no builders required. And then players can just keep them down for upgrades more often. And then that way they'll be ready to use a lot sooner. Alright, there's all the level 1s. We can do 126. Oh. Okay. What level can I even go to? Probably level 5, I think. At least for the first few town halls, the wall level matches the town hall level. Until you hit, I think, Town Hall 9. Level 1 walls are kind of goated, yeah. That'd be cool if they did like a super fancy wooden wall for one of the later town halls. So like a wooden wall, but with like some steel on it and, I don't know, some other special effects to make it look real fancy. Like a super level 1 wall. I could do that for Town Hall 18, do a wooden theme. Maybe some steampunk. Alright, let's do some looting. Hold on. I can also... Well, oh, we're not going to hold on here. Holy. This guy's got a lot of loot. Those mortars are going to be a bit rough, but... Let's do like 30 archers up here. Ten archers down here and a bunch of goblins. Gold grab. That's gonna be a lot. Come on, get that last one. And then we got a couple more. That wizard tower's unfortunate though. Got it. Fortunately, that giant's not gonna go for that gold. There's a bunch there. Alright, we're gonna bounce out of here. That was a good little haul. And another 10 gems. We're up big. What was the point of bringing 2 wall levels on Town Hall 9? Man, they were rough with Town Hall 9. Because you got the 2 levels of walls. A lot of defenses got 2 levels. And then you got the Archer Queen. And then 20 more levels on the King. So 50 hero levels at Town Hall 9. And back then, it wasn't short upgrades. Fun fact, Lesnar broke The Undertaker's undefeated WrestleMania streak in 2014. Nice. Messed up numbers for every town hall later on, yeah. I wish they would have left it like this level of wall is this level of town hall. It makes things simple. They screwed it all up. You broke your bench PR today. Very nice, congrats. There's Teeter at Town Hall 5. Teeter? Oh, Yeeter? We're not doing the seasonal stuff, though. Actually, no. The Yeeters at Town Hall 6. Because that's when you get the event. Oh, yeah, it's in the camps. Never mind. I see what you're saying now. I got you. I thought you meant on offense. Yeah, you got the Yeeter on... Is actually really easy to get through, though. I thought it was going to be OP on defense, but it's really not. Like, 20 archers can take it down. And they're level 1 archers, I think. Well, they're level 3 because of the boost. Never mind. But still, it's not as good as you'd think. You've decided to set up your gym in the basement instead of upstairs. Less distractions. Nice. I want to... I don't know if I'll get to it this year or maybe early next year, but I want to build like a pool barn and put a gym in it. Get another weight bench because I haven't had my own weight bench in a few years. I've already got a treadmill and a few other pieces of equipment I can put out there. I think that'd be really nice. Just first thing in the morning, wake up, go out into the gym and get the workout in. So hopefully I can do that. That'd be very nice. Man cave, kinda. Put a big TV up there, put some Twitch on there. Let's do another raid here. I know I have loot that we could have spent, but I'm ready to ready to do another attack. Why am I skipping 91k? This is why, I guess. The loot's starting to get really good now that we're moving up in town hall level. But yeah, watch this Yeeter. Even with the mortar there, I don't think he's going to be too big of an issue. I'll actually pull him away a little bit because that mortar is going to be kind of annoying. I'm going to get it unlocked with that. There we go. I guess trickling them in doesn't work as well. Because he's kind of just... he's destroying them now. He's just going against what I just said. Never mind. Well, that one just proved me wrong. We haven't had any issues with the Yeeter on defense until just there. When I tried to use him as an example. That's rough. Can we get that gold? Alright, we got a good bit now. You said 20 archers. He has been going down really easily. That was just a bad example, I guess. Oh, man. That's hilarious, though. Like, yeah, look, watch. And then I'm wrong. Well. We get all these? Probably not. Oh, maybe. We're getting a lot of them. We almost got them all that time. Oops. I was trying to see how many are left. 8 of them. Alright. Let's run it back. And we'll start on the next level. What town hall level am I? I am at town hall 5. The town hall 6 upgrade is in progress. I'm not going for these 10k bases anymore. Not when we got stuff like this. Although getting to that giant's gonna be kind of annoying. That's not too bad. Got wizard towers on both ends. Which way is he gonna go? He's gonna go down. Okay. We'll let him distract the wizard tower and then drop in some more archers. I should carry a couple of barbs just for mortars like this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. We'll just go for it. Redemption for the Yeeter, I guess. Now he's going down fast. See? I'm not crazy. Before the giant got there, he went down. He was going down pretty quick. I think the problem was, like I said, I was just trickling in the archers. You gotta have them all down. They gotta be all hitting them at the same time. Let's get some of these walls busted so that we can get those achievements done. I don't think we're gonna get many gems out of that achievement, but, I mean, might as well try. There we go. Dolphin and Yo-Yo, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I deserve a follow. The stream is peak. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Alright, we got... I think we have enough to finish these walls. Let's go. And then we can start the next ones. $10K a piece. This is starting to get kind of pricey. So those are level 4. Can I go up to level 5? I should be able to. Yeah, and I think level 5 is going to be where it stops. So we're getting close to the end already. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to take very long anyway. Are we going to upgrade the wall breaker? Can we upgrade the lab? Oh, 2 hours. I don't think we want to get into that quite yet. Hello, TMS. Welcome in. Giant must be able to also to solo the whole base at Town Hall 5. Pretty close, but not quite. I don't think it's as high level as the other giants. I don't think there's any way to see though, because I think the level is determined by the Town Hall level. If it was, I think it says right there. Oh, never mind. That's the army camp level. Just kidding. But it is very helpful on offense. It does make things way easier. That's for sure. I think I want to try to get at least 100K on all my... Oh, look at this. He's got the cane. That's crazy. That's going to make this way easier. Actually, I just want to see how far he goes. There's a Dizi match in 45 minutes if I want to cover. Who do they play? But yeah, I mean, I'm down to check out another Dizi match. But look at this guy. He might solo the base, honestly. I'm just not going to drop any more troops. We're going to see what happens. Mango tournament? Alright, I'll check it out on the CCN. Yeah, I do need to get I need to get extra esports videos this week because, like I said earlier, I can't record my Legends attacks like I want to for videos. And I was going to do multiplayer attacks for lower Town Hall levels as well, but when we got these stupid army camps in here, it kind of makes it difficult. The only thing that's going to stop the Kane's time. And if these defenses were able to knock Kane down, he comes back even stronger. I actually wish that he would get knocked down because then he becomes like an Electro Titan on crack. I'm gonna drop in the troops just for the sake of time. It's not like we have to wait on training or anything like that. I'm gonna sit here forever and wait for those, but they could definitely solo this base. Watch these archers take down the Yeeter. Nope, never mind. Kane's gonna come help. Maybe. Nope. Maybe. Actually, my archers are losing again. That's crazy. The disarmor is actually really annoying on defense. Keep this up. I believe if you do, you can be the next big Clash streamer. I appreciate that, Dolphin. Thanks for the kind words. How do I feel about no training time now? I think that's one of the best changes Clash could have possibly made to the game. I really like that they took away training time for troops. Alright, down goes that last building. Or wait, what are we waiting on? Ah, Clan Castle. There we go. Alright, that should be a lot of walls now. Alright, why did it skip this one? That's weird. Alright, well, that's fine. It's good though. We can farm a bunch of walls, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch. Let's go do a Legends attack. I'm gonna claim that match too. Trying to find something that's gonna take like a fair bit of time to upgrade, but not too long, like 20 minutes. We have anything that would take 20 minutes? It's probably an hour, 2 hours. What are you? 15. We'll take it. Actually, we don't have the loot for that. Shoot. Go get loot then. Oh, we got another star bonus. That's huge. That wall is special, apparently. Now it's easier to progress? Yeah, for sure. Keep that wall unupgraded just to make people go crazy in the chat in the near future. It's not a bad idea. I like it. Yeah, we'll leave it alone. If we're gonna get a star bonus, I should just go for something we can 3-star. This is fine. Giant get the mortar, and then we'll send in the goblins. Actually, probably should let him get to the wizard tower. I didn't even realize it was up there. Plus, these archers can help make sure there are no traps nearby. Alright, he's making his way up there. Let's do it. Try to send some more to the right. I figured they'd split up more than that, but I guess not. But that's fine. We got the triple. I didn't see how many stars we needed for the star bonus. It must have just kicked in. Alright, everything going down. Beautiful. Again, I feel like the giant is more what the super giant should be. Because the super giant doesn't really get used anymore, just because it's kind of outclassed as a tank. But the giant's pretty good. He's also got a ridiculous amount of HP and damage. But if they could do something like in between what the super giant is now and where the giant's at, just meet in the middle, that should be what the super giant is. The giant is giant. He is a giant. Alright. Star bonus. Oh, we gotta get 2 more stars for that. We'll do that when we come back. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade something that isn't gonna take too long. Can we do a gold mine? That would be better. 5 minutes. Alright, I guess I don't have any gold mines at that level yet. We'll just do this. That's fine. We'll come back to this in a few minutes. Let's go do a Legends attack real quick. And then I'm gonna go to the restroom and grab a drink while I replay that Legends attack. I love giant stuff. Hey, the bigger the better. Because the bigger the braver. Get a friend request. Who's this? Pancake Man? I have no clue who that is. Is that somebody in chat? Alright, let's grab some troops and let's do it. Upgrade my elixir storage. I don't want to do those bigger upgrades right now because it's going to take a while, and if I do that, I won't have any builders to finish the walls. Once we finish the walls, then we'll go back to doing some of the bigger upgrades. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Now, it's a Town Hall 15. Nice. Nice. Of course, we can't get Town Hall 17s. That took a while to go invisible. Is my timing that bad? Get rid of at least the Rage Tower. I think that's gonna be about it. Don't need the CC because it's just a Town Hall 15. So I'm trying to remember not to drop it. All right, King's making his way in. We don't need the CC Rage. Save it all. Alright. Everything making its way through. We do have some CC troops. You know what? It's fine. Actually, my RC's up there. I thought she was going to handle it, so we will use that one. Everything's skipping the town hall. The RC's on it. Where's my king at? Oh, there he is. He's all the way on the top. Nice. Doing his cleanup, I guess. Oh, we'll have to get a new poison, but that's fine. Alright. What state of the US am I from? I'm from Ohio. Do I get the gold pass for all my accounts? No. I usually only buy gold pass for my two main accounts, because those are the ones I play on a daily basis. Once in a while, I'll get a gold pass for one of my mini accounts, but not too often. Especially since they raised the price. Because I used to be able to get 3 gold passes for the same price that it now costs me to get 2. Alright, maybe I gotta replay from a better attack that I can throw on for a minute while I go grab a drink. That's fine. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink and run to the restroom. Oh, it's an ad break. That timing was pretty good, I guess. Well, it could have been better. He buys all the packs on all accounts. I haven't actually bought very many packs here in the last year or two. I don't spend nearly as much money in the game as I used to. And I probably won't unless I get a creator code, and then if I get a creator code, I might go back to spending a bit more. But we'll see if that happens first. Hello, Night Panther. You're currently Town Hall 9, haven't played the Clash in like 4 years, and now you installed it back again. There's so many new things. You just feel overwhelmed. What should you do? For starters, I have an upgrade guide for Town Hall 9 that might help you out. The main thing's going to be trying to catch up on equipment. I think it's going to be the most difficult part of it. Because you got to get ores, which you can get through Clan Wars, CWL. You can get some through Star Bonus. And there's a few other places that you can get them. But that's going to be your biggest trouble catching up is going to be ores. Let me grab my Town Hall 9 guide here. Don't need to listen to that. There we go. Feel free to check out this video. That's my upgrade guide for Town Hall 9. I don't know, like, how far along in Town Hall 9 you are. I also have more for Town Hall 10 and 11 and all the way up until... I think the last one I did was 14. I still need to work on 15 and 16. We'll get them done soon, though. But yeah, and if you have any other questions, you can also comment on that video or come back to the live stream. Or if you have any more questions while I'm live now, just let me know. But yeah, just work on catching up on equipment and just focus on your offense and you'll be in good shape. Playing multiple accounts will keep you busy if you're a low Town Hall. That's true. Watch Willey's YouTube. Indeed. Yeah, I wanted to start getting some lower... I'm going to keep complaining about it. I wanted to start getting the lower Town Hall level guides, attack guides out. I was going to start recording them over this weekend, but it's like, I really can't. I could do it with Friendly Challenge, but I'd like to do it with bases that I find out in the wild. In multiplayer. So we'll have to wait. We'll put it off until the end of the month. Actually, how long's left on this thing? It still says 9 days. I swear it said 9 days like 2 days ago. Am I crazy? Has that timer stopped? Why is it taking so long? That's probably to the end of the month, right? To the 30th? Yeah. So I guess we have the event all the way up till CWL. That's cool. Skylar White was in one of the Backstreet Boys videos. Who is Skylar White? I've heard of Walter White. Is that his daughter? Alright, let's get back to the wall grind. We got 5 minutes left on that, but we can farm in the meantime. Actually, we'll have that star bonus too. That's going to be very helpful. Let's get some more gold. His wife, I see. I was close. Oh, come on. We were getting some big ones. There we go. I was gonna say, don't be holding out on me now, man. Alright. It's gonna be kind of a tough one. I don't want him going outside like that. It's not ideal. There we go. That giant unlocked, ladies. Get the giant, get the giant. Need him. Should've. Oh, that's not good. Don't want him going that way. As long as we get the gold, it's fine. Looks like we are. Keep going, goblins. You got this. Just try to get as much as we can. Alright. Not bad. We don't even need the elixir. I'm just going to end it here. There we go. We'll take it. Hey, Sir Sean. She is Heisenberg's wife. Alright. Let's do how many walls we can do here. See if we can avoid that wall. Oh, shoot. We can't. I forgot. We got to wait for this guy to be done. Dang it. Alright, we'll do another attack. Get maxed out on gold and then do it. We're not doing it with 2k gold, that's for sure. Oh man, they're trying to rip me off out here. 21. Yeah, so I think the plan going forward with this account after the 24-hour video is, once we start the upgrade to Town Hall 7, then we'll pop that blue potion. And then, as we upgrade, once we get to Town Hall 7, we're going to use the Book of Building to unlock the dragon right away. So then we don't have to wait for the dragon, at least. Can you tell Supercell to increase the cups lost when you drop cups? If they'd listen to me. Recently watched Alice in Borderland. The ending was a disappointment. I have never seen that, so I'm not sure. Is that like a Alice in Wonderland spinoff? But to be fair, I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland either. Send them. Just send them. Also, that giant gets that rage effect when he gets down under half HP. Maybe that's what they should do to the super giant. Just give him that effect. Maybe buff up his damage a little bit too. Yo. Fake Legend League player. Just watched The Last of Us new episode. Is that any good? I know people were complaining about the show because of the casting for that one girl character. But that's all I know about it. Isn't Last of Us based on a game? I mean, obviously, I never played it. I should. I'm pretty sure it's a Naughty Dog game. Naughty Dog was usually pretty good about putting out good stuff. This thing's finally about done. Told my friends about you, they'll subscribe soon. I appreciate that, BDHL. Also, for people who are popped in, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but in YouTube and in Twitch, there's a pinned comment to a Twitter giveaway that is active at the moment, if you guys want to go check that out. We're giving away 2 gold passes in collaboration with Maximus Base Building. I'd mentioned it in a while. I wanted to make sure y'all saw that was there. It's pinned in Kick too. I don't know if we have anybody watching over on Kick. But if anybody's lurking over there, then it's pinned at the top. Alright. It's too woke and the girl is not hot. Among Us. I missed the Among Us train. I downloaded it like right after people stopped being hyped about it. So, rip. But if it ever pops off again, I'm ready. I'll just have to find some friends. We're trying to avoid that wall. We're going to leave it alone. We'll see if it stirs up any YouTube comments. Alright, oh. It really wants that wall now. I don't know why it skipped it earlier. It's weird how it jumps from clear over there down to here. Oh, that's too much anyway. We can't do that many. Until we do this. There's some more gems, too. Oops. Oh, there's an add 10 button. Didn't even notice that was there. That would have been so handy earlier. Once we move up to the next level, it won't be an issue because I won't try to select that wall anymore. Alright, we're almost done with this level now. Oops. There we go. Alright, now we're moving on. 20k per wall. You like Among Us when it's first person? I saw VR Among Us. That looked really fun. If you lose your device, will you remember all your sign-ins? No. If I lose my device, there will be accounts that I will never play again. Good morning, Selena. Welcome in. I should probably put all that information in a notebook somewhere so that I have it. Or just in a folder somewhere on the computer. I mean, all of my important accounts I would be able to get back. But, like my Town Hall 12, 13, probably my 15, I should probably get those secured. They should allow forfeiting as many trophies as you want at a time. It would fix dropping out of Legends too. Yeah. I think that would be a good idea. You slept in? Nothing wrong with that. Gotta get your rest. And level 5's it, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. So we're going to be getting through these walls. Alright, we got our baby dragon as well. Probably just leave it for defense, to be honest. Let's keep on farming. Don't tell me you're not using a password manager. I have a password manager. I just don't have all my Clash accounts on it. And I don't know what all the emails are that are attached to all my Clash accounts. That's probably the main information that I would need to copy down somewhere. It says a bunch of random emails. Most of them were probably made just for the account. Alright, we'll break up some of these walls. Once that giant's out, we can send in some goblins. These archers are taking their time. I should probably go ahead and... I should have already sent some. Help these archers get through a bit faster. All the loot's at the bottom. So I don't want to send them all yet. If I have to, I'll use my baby dragon and ask for a new one. That might not be a bad idea, but I don't really think it's necessary. I think that giant's going to have no problem getting through everything. So we'll just be patient. Yeah, all that loot's in that storage right there. There's a hole. But the wizard tower can reach. There we go. He's making his way. He'll get there. He's gonna give him a little bit of time. You have all the same password. If one gets hacked, you're done. My passwords are so secure, I don't even know most of them. People could try to torture the info out of me. I'd be like, I don't know. There we go. Now we can wrap this up. right, 100%. There we go. We can all copy that password and use it. We might need some symbols in there though. We'll just throw an exclamation part at the end. Exclamation mark at the end. And I don't see why not. Get those wall breakers upgraded. It's not enough for Google. Yeah, Google gets real crazy with their automatic passwords. They're like, we'll offer you a strong password and we promise we'll save it for you. I don't trust you with that, Google. I'm sorry. Because you're going to forget it and then I'm screwed. It's a good thing password resets exist. Until it tries to get you to use a phone number or an email that you haven't used in 10 years. What's the name of my first pet? Archer. Like, my first pet as an adult, or my first family pet? Because our first family pet, I think, was, it was Lucky. Lucky the cat. My parents got him when I was a year old. And he lived to be, like, 18. Something like that. He lived a long time. Oh, you're asking for the password. I thought you were just talking about pets. I don't use the pets for the password, so we're good. That's a security question. I'll give you the secret on security questions, which I probably shouldn't. My answers for security question is always the last word in the question. Because that's the only way I'm ever going to remember it. And now everybody knows my security question answers. I'm gonna get so hacked. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh no. That's alright. I've got friends in cybersecurity, so if anybody hacks me, we'll get back at them. I've always hated security questions, so once I learned about that little trick, that's all I've ever used. It's like trying to get me to remember things? I don't think so. You never remember the answers to your security question? Exactly. That's why I started doing that. I was like, I don't know what the heck I put here. Because when I'm doing... It used to be when I was doing my security questions, I would think that I'm being clever and putting in, like, slightly obscure answers. It's like, no one's gonna figure this out. Turns out I was right, because I'd go back and try to answer that security question and be like, this should be the answer. Why is it not working? Pretty effective. Just use phone number to recover, or recover emails. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. And I use a lot of two-factor authentication. I got all the authenticator apps. I've got like 4 of them at this point. So that's the best way to be secure about things. And biometrics for stuff that can use biometrics. Easy peasy. You hate computers. They're a necessary evil at this point. Also, I was watching a streamer play a really interesting game last night. I had heard of it before, but I never knew what it was about. I never seen gameplay before. But it looked really cool. I think it was called Almost Human or something. It was about a game about androids in the future. And it was like a choose-your-own-path story type game. I don't know if anybody here knows what game I'm talking about, but it was pretty neat. Start reading. You have 28,000 unread emails? Oh, man. I used to use Yahoo email, but Yahoo got really bad. Also, that was a good chunk of gems there. Yahoo got really, really bad about spam, so I had to switch. I ended up switching to... I used Google, and I still have my old Hotmail. I've had that Hotmail for... probably since I was in early high school. You have a Yahoo email? Nice. I still have a couple of Yahoo emails, but I haven't been on them in a while. I'm pretty sure they're still there. But they got really, really bad at spam. And I couldn't filter them. Don't really use it. Don't blame you. Like, it was neat. I miss Yahoo Messenger. That was why I had so many Yahoo emails. Because me and my friends, we would always go home after school and we'd hop on the computers and start talking to each other on Yahoo Messenger. That was before MySpace. And then MySpace got popular, and then we stopped using Yahoo Messenger. We also had, like, AOL Messenger, and I think there was another one, too. They were fun. You miss Yahoo card games? I don't think I ever played the games on there, but I remember seeing them. You still have a Hotmail account? Nice. I wonder if any of my Clash accounts are linked to Yahoo. Probably not. I should probably make some accounts with my Yahoo emails just because. I mean, if I got unused emails, I might as well put them on some Clash of Clans accounts. I wish I could remember my old email addresses from middle school. Those are probably deleted by now. It would be funny to go back and look at those chats, though. If they still existed. God knows what we talked about. AOL, I remember AOL. Good stuff. Temp mail? I don't think I've ever heard of that. I'll have to look into it. Explain. Yeah, just, I mean, you say change the game, I'm interested too. I'm looking for 100k, there we go. Finally. Why are these army camps empty? That's weird. Do I still get my giant? Yes, okay. I was worried about that. I don't really want to get the Yeeter, but I don't think we have a choice here. Kemi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And Badrer had a follow earlier as well. Getting a lot of follows lately. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Need that giant to go up. Go distract them wizard towers, sir, so I can get that gold. There you go. Well, sorta. I need the other one distracted. Okay, there we go. Get all the gold so we can do some more walls. Oh my god, that's a big message. That's just a bug, gotcha. That's the first time I've seen it. I was like, oh god. I don't think I can beat this one without the giant. And I probably wouldn't have. The giant's barely alive. Temp mail refers to a temporary free and disposable email service that allows users to receive emails. I see. That's neat. Don't tie your Clash account. Don't tie your Clash account to one. By the sounds of it. But yeah, I could see how that could be handy. There we go. Some more walls. We're getting there. How many are left? 47. Alright. Run it back. OTP and stuff. I see. That wizard tower at the bottom is kind of gross. See if we can knock it down real fast. Nice. It's huge. I thought I was dropping wall breakers there. I was dropping more archers. Take all that gold. And we got the yeeter clear at the back end, so it won't even be a problem. Although the giant's not going the way I thought he would. I didn't realize there were all these defenses on the outside. I don't think it matters, though. It's fine. The goblins and the archers are doing fine. How much gold? Let's do a couple more, then we'll do some more walls. So we should be able to do a big chunk. Want at least 100,000. That ain't it. Be nice when we can start finding the bases with 500,000. Fill up my storage every time we attack. That'd be huge. Oh shoot, I forgot about this, the Dizi war. Let me see. I said I was gonna look into it, then I forgot. It starts at noon, right? That's alright. We'll just keep on doing this. We'll try to get more back into esports probably towards the end of the week. Tomorrow and the day after that I've got long work days, but then after that I'll probably be at work but not as late. So we'll try to get more esports, and then this weekend... Oh yeah, this weekend we have the qualifiers, and we get to stream it. I know I've already mentioned that like 10 times, but I'm happy that we finally get a clean feed as not super creators, we're official creators, air quotes. We don't have to be super creators this time. Don't put too many over that way. Also, I need to find the list of teams that are playing this weekend. Once we get these walls done, we're going to switch back to my main account and do some legends for a bit. Because this is... Once we get that builder down again, we're not going to have anything to do for a little while. Doing walls is the most active thing you can actually do. Oh, that giant went down. That's crazy. That doesn't happen very often. Curious if we'll triple this base. Those goblins are going to go for that eater. I don't think it's going to be a triple. We're just going to bounce out of here. That's fine. You really thought some underdogs would make it, but it's all the same as usual? I think the underdogs will have a better chance when the event troops are no longer in play. For the first part of it. So I feel like some of the underdog troops that made it through this time only got through because of the event troops. Whereas normally you'd have some underdog teams that got there with the same skill as some of the other teams that are there, if that makes sense. So hopefully next time we'll get to see a little bit more mixed in. Let's do some walls now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Alright. That's a good chunk. Probably have to do that one or two more times. It's Dizi, Tribe, HTM, Synchronic, Dizi again, Attic, Navi, and Elevate. I'd say the most surprising would be the Dizi group team. Because usually when you have multiple teams in an org, there's only one that's, you know, the main team. So it's neat to see 2 teams from an org get through. I think the only other time there was an exception to that was like with Mujtaba, because they had a bunch of money. They signed a bunch of really good teams. So it was pretty common for them to have like 3 or 4 teams at the finals of whatever was going on. I think there's probably one more example of an org, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But good for Dizi getting 2 teams in. They had an easier run in lower bracket. I see. We'll see how they do this weekend. I really hope HTM can get a golden ticket. So that team will probably be the one I'm rooting for the most. I also really want to see Navi go back. Especially if I get to go this year. Because I got to see the Navi guys last year, but I didn't try to talk to any of them. So if I get to see them at an event again, I want to try to chat with them. It's all defenses down there. The Yeeter is demolishing my archers. I think one of the things that I wasn't taking into account is when the Yeeter does the first few attacks, where he's throwing the little guy, that actually does splash damage. And I think that's where I'm seeing a big difference in some of these attacks. Like sometimes it takes a few archers, sometimes it takes a lot of archers. Pretty sure the splash damage is why. Elektros and Only Bad Zinger were matched with Navi and Elevate. I see. I'm surprised Elektros JP wasn't up there, because they'd been doing really well lately, but maybe they're not doing as well as they were a few months ago. They kind of struggled today, too. Only putting up the 9 stars. So we'll keep an eye on them, see how they do going forward. Try to build up a little bit more gold here. I think we're probably a few attacks away from taking a break from this. Come on. Get some good matches, maybe. That base had a cane on it. It's more like it. I think we're going to use the baby dragon here. And there's an air defense right there. That's nice. I just seen the mortar and went for it. Come on, get it down, get it down. There she is. Yeah, everybody's in. Also, we need Dizi to make it because I was hoping to see Drew at Worlds last year, but he ended up having to work. So I didn't get to see him in Finland. So we need Dizi to go so we can see Drew. I got to meet Drew in San Diego, but San Diego is really tough to actually meet people because the venue is so freaking loud. And that was the only place to, like, see people. Couldn't even hear myself think. It's because that was an event with, like, a bunch of other games, so there was a lot of other stuff going on all at the same time. But it's different in for Worlds, obviously, because it's just Supercell games. Hopefully just Clash of Clans, but we'll see what they do this year. Because I wasn't a big fan of Superfest. Because the Brawl Stars people took up all the spots. There's too much Brawl Stars. And Brawl Stars really needs a bigger venue anyway. That wasn't big enough for Brawl Stars. Gonna grab some food. Alright, see you later, Officer Fussy Boots. Take care. Yeah, damn Brawl Stars. Buying all the tickets, taking all the seats. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know what I did. We're out of sync. Who plays BS nowadays? Too many hooligans. Brawl Stars is still fun. I don't know why I don't play it more. But they need their own event for finals. That's my only complaint about Brawl Stars. Yeah, we'll go for this, I suppose. The giant. We're not going for the giant yet. That mortar's gonna wipe them all out. There we go, we got the giant finally. Get that mortar, por favor. I realize there's a hole in the base down there. Giant's big and angry. He's actually gonna die here soon. I need to make sure we get that gold. Oh, spring trap. Get the gold. At least some of it, please. Oh, the giant's dead. Come on, get the wizard tower. Nice. That's huge. We have a chance now. Maybe. Ah, the yeeter's here. Never mind. Yeah, let's just bounce. I'm actually still kind of mad about Brawl Stars Finals too. Because I was at the venue when the Brawl Stars Finals started. And I watched it for a bit. I didn't watch at the stage just because it was so full of people. And I was like, I'm not watching from the stage. I'm just going to go back to the hotel and watch it on the computer. And then I get back to the hotel and they're like, we got a little surprise for everybody. And they had a dang concert. Sort of. They had Dragon Force play. Some live music there. It's like, I find this out after I go back to the hotel. I was mad. I could have stayed there. I'd have found myself a spot at the stage. Yeah, this one has Kane, which pretty much solos everything, so all we gotta do is unlock Kane. If we can even get through the wall, that would be cool. There was a lower health wall here. Goblins? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Get the cane. That's all you need. There we go. Get the mortar. Huge. We just kind of let them do their thing. Actually, I haven't been on Brawl Stars in a little while. Need to get back on there. As I was saying when we were watching it there, it's like I need to do Brawl Stars content. It's super popular. Actually, I wonder... Let's see, Google Trends. Worldwide. Say past 5 years. I don't know why it says Brawl Stars is an online game and Clash of Clans is a mobile game. There's Google Trends. You see, Brawl Stars has been way up there. It's actually been pretty close with Clash lately. This was this month, but it looks like Brawl is headed back up. Interesting. I mean, this was around Worlds time right here. Pretty sure. Yeah, right around there. That was like right before Worlds, because it was early November. Let's see. 2004 to present. What that looks like. There's Clash's peak. Surprised Brawl Stars' big peak isn't higher. I'm actually also surprised that Brawl Stars has a big peak here, as of late last year. Of course, this looks like it's dipping down, but it looks like it's heading back up at the moment. I don't know if there's an event or something going on. Maybe it is trending down at the moment. Maybe an event just ended. It's hard to say. Of course, that's just a little piece of the picture of what's going on. I need to look at their daily users and see how that compares to Clash of Clans. That'd be some interesting stats. You have to watch Brawl Talk? Nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm surprised Brawl is like really popular as of the last 6 months. It's good to see though. I'm glad it's doing well. And maybe I do need to do some content for it. Alright, let's do some more walls. I think we can do the rest. Oops, nope. Trying to hit the other button, thank you. Alright, all the walls are finally done. We have 3 hours on this builder. How long is this? 4 hours? Let's see if we can do something else that's like 3 hours. That's 2. How long is this upgrade? 2. I just have to be a 2-hour upgrade, because nothing else. Or do the 4-hour upgrade. What is this? 2 hours? I think the barracks makes a lot of sense to upgrade, and then we can start taking a few balloons. That, and we gotta have it ready for dragons once we get up to Town Hall 7. So we gotta get it leveled up. How many more times? 1, 2, 3 more times before we go to Town Hall 7. Yeah, let's do balloons then. So we are done on this account. Actually, this one's almost 4 hours anyway, so that works out perfectly. So we got 4 hours before we can really do anything else here. So for one, let's go to my Legends account. We'll do some Legends hits for a bit. Change my stream title too. I forgot to do that. There we go. Oh yeah, we had that friend request. I don't know who this is. Oh, did our war end? No. We're still in prep day. Speaking of which, I gotta give myself co-leader to do that. Let's do that real quick. Actually, we can just do Legends on this account. But I gotta post our opt-in, opt-out. I keep asking our co-leaders to do it, but nobody ever does it. So, I gotta do it. I just asked people to hit that button. There we go. Oh yeah, we got dragons on this account. Cool. Let's do some dragon attacks then. It's a Town Hall 15. So we don't really need to use a CC here. Invis. They're doing a nice job. Which way is she gonna go? Honestly, if she just clears out that whole backside, that's fine. It's good enough. Visible again. She's just gonna have to deal with these ice golems, I suppose. Oops, I didn't really mean to make the eagle invisible there. I think it's fine though. It's still gonna go down. It's good value. I like it. And down she goes. Queen from the bottom gets a cane to help out. Alright. We got a few spells to work with. Important ability there. I don't even know if we need the clone for anything. Where's my prince at? There he is. Let's see if we can send out some henchmen. And oh man, I tried to clone the henchman and he found a seeking air mine. I don't think it matters. The dragon will hit it anyway. It's fine. There we go. We get a couple dragons. I just think it's funny visually to see the henchmen get cloned. But it is a Town Hall 15, so it wasn't going to be tricky anyway. Is this the same guy? This is somebody else. Who's Ace? Is this somebody in stream? I never know who people are. Not a clue. Sorry, Ace. There we go. We don't need a new CC. We can just run it right back. I don't know if people are online to give me troops or not. Ooh, Swiss cheese base. Nice. Hopefully we can avoid that yeeter. Very annoying otherwise. Alright. Just leave it at that. Electro Dragon on defense. Let's go ahead and send the blind. It's not exactly a tough base, but it's fine. It's not like CC is too hard to come by. We'll just use it. Okay. Looking good. RC made it all the way back into the core here. So we'll probably wake... Yeah, let's wake her back up. Put some skellies just because. There we go. It's a cake. Because I didn't do my attacks again yesterday because I was busy all day. So it puts us back in low legends. It would be kind of nice if multiplayer was, especially Legends League, was just finding people at your Town Hall level. But I think the reason that they didn't do that is because they don't want to encourage people to stay at lower Town Hall levels. They've... I know Supercell has said before that they want people to progress. They don't want people sticking around at low Town Hall levels. Because, obviously, those accounts aren't spending any money. You forgot... Oh, no, you forgot your raids. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're full on loot. Oops. Yeah, I hate that when you forget the raids and you gotta wait a whole week to try to get your medals. Somebody's online. Let's get some troops. Check on this real quick as well. Got a package on the way I'll have to go down and grab once it gets here. Alright. I thought there was somebody online. Who's being stingy? I don't know. Alright, I'll just grab it with the medals. Another base with a big hole in the core. That's nice. So let's just try to go for this town hall area. Got town hall shot from coming in. He gets one. That's fine. Single Inferno. Probably get the other poison tower. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, that's done. It's good enough. Come on, Queen, go back the other way. Kane already stole your healers. It's not looking too bad. Trying to decide if I really need to use the CC here. It's not a good spot for the RC to be. We'll do a little Skelly spell there to help out. Should be fine. Brent's got... Come on. Why you gotta pop that ability there, idiot? At least we got the henchman cloned up. We're fully invested in not using the CC now. Which is fine. We got plenty. I just wanted that prince to face the other way. Fires it off into the abyss. Sir Jet was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not. Once we get these Legends attacks done, we're probably going to switch over and do some Schedule 1 for the rest of the day, rest of the stream. I don't know if he's still down to play today or not. Another Swiss cheese base. Amazing. We're gonna use the hole. Should be able to get pretty good value there too. Fox? That took forever to go invisible. Fox is dead. That's alright. Why are you going that way? Or are you dumb? Alright. Everything move in. Invincibility there. Dang it. I tried to keep that queen alive. I realized at the last moment that she was in a lot of trouble there. Where's my champion? There she is. And then my prince will just clone up the henchman again. And we'll be good. We won't need anything more than that. I probably really didn't need the rage. I was getting a little bit nervous. There we go. GG. Soha, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. A few more things here on the very back end, and it'll be a 3-star. There we go. Actually, let's spend some loot. I think the only thing... Well, we got a few things with elixir, but I guess it's just storage. If you need anything in the lab, the golem will be done in 3 hours. But after that, it's all dark elixir anyway. I mean, we got a few elixir things, but they're not a priority. We don't really need the giant or the archer or the troop launcher right now. I'd like to get the furnace up a level so I can donate it at max. So we'll do that. And we got an hour and a half and the next thing will be done. So let's get... what do we want to upgrade here? Probably keep going with supercharges and get those done. Might not be a bad idea to gem this and do another one. And then I can pop a couple of training or builder potions. I guess the move here. Let's do that. So that's done. The next supercharge will be... We'll do the other scatter. And then we could do 2 of these. Oh, we only have 1. Let's buy another one. Actually, we might have been able to buy 1 out of here. Now we only have a few of these left. Oh, there's some more. I still think that's just short of a builder potion. Hopefully we'll get a few more and then I can buy one later. Tanhiro, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Appreciate that. Alright. Let's run it back. How many are left? We're halfway through these ones. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Viper's Nation, thank you for the follow as well. Okay. Trying to decide which way. I really don't like going for the disarmor. Yeeter's not much better for the Royal Champion. I guess we'll go for the disarmor side. It makes the most sense. Oh, she's going back for it. That's nice. It's a good way to lose the fox. Go up for the single. Or not. You know what? You do you. Okay, now she goes up once she's ready to die. Nice. Just gonna full send everything here. Pop that. Go. That's a lot of dang air skellies. champion back. Seems like a decent place. I think we're fine. I mean, it's really hard to mess up these attacks, especially on a rushed base like this. I keep forgetting it's just going to be overkill every time. Jeez. Doing good? I'm doing good as well. Can't complain. Getting some clashing done before the week gets a bit busy. Got a couple of busy days coming up. Let's grab another CC. I don't know if anybody's online to donate. Give him a minute here. There we go. Jethro's got me. There we go. Let's run it back. Make sure we have everything. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got it. And this one's got a very packed core. Get a lot of that cleared out. Sounds like it's storming out now. Wasn't sure if it was actually going to or not. Alright, we'll let her go down there. There's too much going on. Ability, keep it all protected. Alright, so far so good. That as well, I suppose. I think we're looking good. Wind is going crazy out there. Hopefully we don't disconnect. Where'd my RC go? I looked away and now she's dead. Or wait, no, she's in here. She was hiding. It's crushed. All the dragons are still alive. Now we might have lost a couple, but not many. Run it back. I think we have 1 or 2 left. So we're almost done on this account. This one's got a big hole and it's a Town Hall 15 again. So we don't even need the CC here, so we'll save it for the next hit. Clear out that whole top side. Why's the monolith on the outside up there? What a weird spot for it. Alright. Get everybody in. Dragons at the top should come back down. We'll let that disarmor go off. Or wait, no. That giant's not going to go for it. That's good. So then we can bring back the Royal Champion without that being a headache. Still have a clone and an invis to use. And a minion. Now that prince is finally pointing in a good direction. There we go. Another Town Hall 15 down. If I could do my legends in, like, if I could do them 3 or 4 days in a row, then missing a day wouldn't get us down to the point where we have, like, ridiculous bases to attack. Like Town Hall 15s. So I need to remember to try to get them in for the next few days. Season's almost over at this point, though. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Alright. Is this the last one? It is. Let's do it. I think we're going for 320. I mean, we should be, yeah. As long as this event's on, I don't really see anything less than 320 going. Especially if I can't get myself into a decent position. Alright, let's get the Royal Champion over here. Clear out this corner. Should have put that in a little bit further. That's fine, though. Next invis. Hopefully she goes in for that single and not up for the mortar. She does go for the mortar. Now she's going for the queen. She's kind of ruining the plans I had for the funnel. So we'll go from the backside instead, I guess. Because I was going to go with the queen at the top and the dragons down through the core. That's alright, though. I don't think it's going to matter either way. I just got to get things going so I don't time fail. That's going to be my only enemy. Alright, and the blimp is on its way. Oh, tornado, just kidding. That's nice. Now, wherever it drops, that's where we put the Yetis. Skelly spell there. I'll distract the single and the gear tower, hopefully. Pop that, and there we go. That'll do it. That disarmor's causing a headache for the queen. She got through, though. Alright, another one down. And that'll be an easy 320. Let me see what all these DMs are about. I got a bunch of messages here. I gotta fill out a form to make sure I can use the clean feed. Alright. Good stuff. Nothing too important right now. Yeah, we don't need troops. I was about to spend my medals. That would have been a mistake. Let's go back to the main account here. I don't remember how long we had. We had like 4 hours though before we could do anything on the mini account. I'll just have to kind of have it open in the background once we do some other stuff. Let me check on something real quick. That's not what I meant to do. I mean, to open Clash. Okay. Alright, now we're switching over to Hog Riders. There we go. Let's do it. Hog Rider time. He's got that WWE scenery. It's actually a decent base. Oh, it's a town of 16, never mind. It looked good because the scenery is shiny. I didn't realize it was a dip. That's unfortunate. That's fine, though. Let's see if we can make a big push into the town hall. We'll actually utilize the cane. Try to do it that way. Fox is on a suicide mission. Now it's dead. Oh, the fox is not dead. Holy cow. I thought it was down for sure. Let's funnel that. Hopefully. I don't want to use the Yeti there. There we go. We got it. Extra push into the base, maybe. Come on, King, Queen, let's get up here. Good. Poison, it's fine. Alright, can we get the town hall down now? That'd be good. Let's go ahead and get the hogs going, otherwise we'll run out of time. Spam them all in from up here. Dropping the RC, it's not working. There we go. Town hall didn't go down yet. The Queen's still working on it. There we go, finally. Good tornado. Let's heal here. Here. RC's ability. I don't even know if we need these last few things. We'll freeze that. They clean up. Trying to avoid these enemy troops for now. Leave them for as late as possible. This time could be an issue though. I think it's alright. There we go. That was close. The clutch siege barracks at the end. Oh my goodness. We had to get that P.E.K.K.A in there to get that building down. Alright. That was a little too close. Alright, we've used 2 so far. We got a lot left. Alright, I'm actually going to make this invisible. Try to push her into the Inferno. There we go. Hopefully she goes to the right. Nope, she's going up. We don't want to get that giant yet. Let's pull her out. She didn't really get what I wanted there. That's not ideal. But that's fine. Wall breaks in. Come on, little wall breaker. Go, go, go. Perfect. All the way. Rage. There we go. That should get things going. King's ability. Let's get the hogs going. Time's the thing. Don't want to get close to a time fail again. Go. And everything's going to the outside. I should have trickled some hogs on the outside first. I need to stop doing the spammy deployment. I'm getting lazy with my hog rider attacks. But it's going to be fine this time. I get away with it now. There we go. Best Town Hall 16 attack, still RC Walk with Dragons. Yeah, I'd say that's probably still the best for now. But there's also quite a bit you can do at Town Hall 16. Like, if you're getting bored of that, there's plenty of other attacks that are really strong. I need to work on some Town Hall 16 guides. As soon as this event's over, then we'll start working on some of that. I might actually, within the next week, I need to push my Town Hall 16. That way we can find good Town Hall 16 bases to do some example attacks on. Yeah, all kinds of Queen Charge attacks are viable at Town Hall 16 if you wanted to do that. You could also do, like, Super Archer Blimp. Still works pretty well. Super Minion Blimp. Those sorts of things. Blizzard, it's kind of tricky, but it can work. Alright, let's see if we can get troops in request here. Oh, nobody's on. Everybody's busy. Oops, let's hit that. Alright, another low town hall. At least we don't need to use the CC for this. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about it. It's a little Town Hall 15. Go for my fox. I saw that. Alright, pull them out. We'll just do a little funnel over here. The snake bracelet's gonna help a lot with the single Infernus. The king is an idiot. That's confirmed. Go back. Dude, the wall... Oh, the wall's not open. How'd the wall not get open? Guess that explains why he didn't go in. Ah, rip. Okay, that's whatever. Hey, he came back. That's exciting. See if we can get that king to redirect with that giant. I'm hoping I can get through the wall quicker. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. King, come back. Oh, he's not coming back. He's on the loose. The queen can still reach the town hall, so let's start the hogs. There I go again, just spamming them away. How'd the queen not get the town hall down? What? I really thought she had it. That's alright. Did the hogs die to the blast? Nah, that wouldn't even half. I mean, I know I got the heal there, but still. I thought it was going to be way worse than that. Still have snakes on cleanup. Look at them go. Oh my god, the disarmor just wiped them all out. I actually hate that troop on defense. It's very annoying. Are we gonna be in trouble here with time? Nah, we're good. I'll make sure of that. Here we go. Alright. See if we get to save CC again. Maybe. It's a Swiss cheese base. I mean, it's technically a Town Hall 17, but it's not exactly a good one. Yeah, I think we're going to save the clan castle again. Actually just going to do like a somewhat normal funnel here. So I was going to drop the RC just straight in the core, but we'll do it a little bit normally this time. Oops, I didn't mean to do the extra invis there. I didn't need that. My timer's on? Yeah, well, the base is still making progress. I guess we're going into the core anyway. Oop. Ah, we don't need her to do all that. She's going to lose the fox. Oh, she already lost the fox. Never mind. We don't need CC. I almost dropped it in. Oh, I thought the ice golem was going to freeze that cannon. That's why I was dropping the things like that. Make sure we get that king to go the right way. Furnace is doing a good job. I like it. And let's go ahead and send the hogs like this. I missed most of those hogs in that ability. That's not good. If this were a good base, I might have made a big mistake there. I need to put a battle drill in, that way I can drop it in and not worry about it letting my CC troops out. I can use the siege barracks, but I gotta make sure it's gonna be close enough to the end of the attack that my clan castle troops don't come out, so I don't have to re-request. But yeah, we'll get a battle drill in here soon. Their RC's getting slapped around. Let's get the P.E.K.K.A.s in. I think that'll be fine on time. The snake's still, or the king's still spawning snakes. I think that's one video I'm going to have to make once this event's over. Because people were already complaining about my snake bracelet video. Another friend request? Kimmy. Oh, that was somebody who came in earlier. How many hits are left? We got, oh, 3 left. It's closer to the end than I thought. Try to check my package again. Got something coming in the mail and I don't want it setting out in the rain, so just trying to make sure that I keep an eye on when it's going to get here. Oh, it says between 5 and 9. Oh, that's way late. Okay. We don't have to worry about that then. He has free to play in his name. Poor guy. He's got to go through the tortures of not spending money. Slow upgrades in progress. That's actually a Town Hall 17 this time? With only one little hole? It's crazy. I didn't really want to unlock the giant, but I want that corner cleared out, so. And I really don't want the disarmor. But here we are. Actually, can I grab the giant? Holy cow, that's huge. I didn't realize the giant would fit in the recall. That's good to know. I just assumed it was too much housing space. Alright, well, we're going to start doing that a little bit more often. This is not really a good poison spell. Break was a little too late. The king dipped out. What's he chasing? Oh, that stupid disarmor. I am not a big fan of that thing. So annoying. Alright, let's go from the top here so we can get all these heroes with the headhunters. Pop Gordon's ability, and there we go. Let him rip. All that here, and we got a couple of invis if we need them. Say, let's use one here. Get everything to that scatter and that fire spitter. Those headhunters are still alive. I think we got it. Hello, Kimmy. You're not poor. Hey, there's nothing wrong with not putting money into the game. Rush into Legends at Town Hall 7 while watching the stream. Nice. We'll take a look and see how far along you are. It's too long. It does look like a long player tag. I'll see where it cuts me off at. CP. It didn't cut me off. The player tag's not working, Mr. Kimmy. Or was that a clan tag? I don't know if it's too long for that or not. No results. Got a couple people on. We might get some troops here. Just a moment, no worries. This war start? No, it shouldn't be starting yet. Looks like it says 3 hours. Can't tell. There it is, 3.5 hours. Thank you for the troops. Appreciate it. Alright. I'm gonna put a replay on real quick. Let's do one from a few days ago. Is this the Town Hall 15? Or 17, I mean? No. We'll try one more. I'll put a replay on. I'm gonna run and grab something. I'll be right back. This one does a 99. Alright, you guys can see me fail then. That's fine. Back in a second. Did they nerf roots? Not that I know of. I made it back so we can pretend it's a triple. Hello, Jake. Welcome in. Hello, she. Anyone there? Maybe. Alright. Next attack. You're struggling with roots in war? Well, they haven't changed. Like, what even is this? This shouldn't be a Legends attack. This is a joke. Alright. Well, this is what I get for missing my attacks on Easter, I guess. Event troops must have screwed you. Just might need to tweak the army a little is all. Let's let her get as much as she's gonna get. I don't even care. Do want to try to keep that fox up if you can. I don't. It doesn't even matter. It's a town hall 13. Let the fox die. I probably don't even need the hogs for the rest of this attack. Let's see. Why'd the wall breaker go there? That doesn't make sense. Oh, those headhunters are not gonna hit the ward. Okay, they got it. Snakes. Come on, snakes, you got this. Let's get that giant to help beat the wall. Alright, we're gonna have to use some hogs. Just because time. I'm not gonna time fail the Town Hall 13. No one's in my stream, but I tried hard. There's plenty of people in my stream. But I always try hard anyway. I mean, there'd be no point in going live and streaming if I'm just gonna be boring and quiet. I don't know. How many people are on YouTube side? Might not be anybody on YouTube. It says we got 4 people over there. Show you my max builder base? Well, I don't have that, so can't do that. My builder base is not max, and it probably will never be maxed. This is about as upgraded as it's ever gonna get. How many attacks are left? One more? But yeah, we're live on Twitch and we're live on Kick as well, so we're live streaming in 3 different places. Got some people chilling over on Twitch. Got some people on YouTube as well. I don't know if anybody's watching on Kick. Let's see. It says there's one person there. Somebody's lurking over there. We appreciate the lurkers. I'd imagine a lot of people are like me, where I'll put up Twitch streams basically all day long, just playing in the background while I do other stuff. So I'll have Twitch streams on my computer, and I'll have them on the TV. And sometimes I'll run them on the phone too if I'm in a different room without the computer or TV. I'm not even paying attention to the RC. I forgot we could grab that giant. But I mean, I've had a handful of people tell me they just put my stream up in the background on the TV or whatever. Which is much appreciated because it helps out my numbers. Where's the cane? Let's go on this side and try to get it unlocked early. I didn't even see we had CC troops out to deal with. It's getting messy. I was too busy yapping for this attack. Might have messed it up. Let's see. Those giants are really helping getting through the walls, though. That's nice. Help Kane get through the wall down there. Bit of cleanup over here. We still have the enemy queen alive over there. That's annoying. Definitely not ideal. Kill all my cleanup. Nice. I think despite the sloppiness of the attack, it's still triple or a time fail. Which is how it seems to be going. That's me, Lurker in Chief. See, there's people here. You've been putting all your resources in walls and builder base? Nice. I just don't even mess with it. I mean, it's not fun for me. That's why I don't play it. Will I rate your builder base profile? Sure, we'll take a look at your builder base. See, I don't mind looking at people's player tags when you ask. But there was one just a little bit ago, and I mean, it happens all the time. People will come in and the only thing they'll say is their player tag in the chat. They won't say, will you check out my base, or do you want to see my village, or whatever. They'll just throw the player tag in there and hope that I do something with it. I'm just gonna ignore that every time. Like, at least say hi. I like it. Alright, we'll see. Hop over to the... Ooh, look at that. You have everything maxed out? I will say, the builder base, when it's maxed out, does look really good. How high does the battle machine go? 35? I'd imagine it's pretty close to max as well. Still got things moving up over here, looking good. I like it. Good stuff. Where's your battle copter at? There he is, 27. It's getting there. Yeah, I mean, I do like the aesthetics of the builder base, and even the gameplay is not terrible. I don't know why I don't like it. I do think it needs to be balanced a bit. And I think just the fact that it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as social as, like, Home Village. And like I said before, if they added more social stuff to Builder Base, like, a big one would be Builder Base Clan Wars. That'd be a lot of fun. It'd be something you do with your clan with Builder Base. That would probably get me a lot more invested into Builder Base, because that would be a lot of fun. Global Top 1 2020? Nice. Oh yeah, I didn't even think to look at the trophies. That's awesome though. Congrats. Alright, let's do this. I think we got... Oh, we don't have an attack left. We just did them all. Never mind. Let's go back to the other account. So this is the one that we're doing 24 hours of Clash of Clans. That's why there's a timer down below my face down there. So we've been upgrading this base for almost 18 hours. Not quite yet. Alright, so we'll let this load in. And the reason I let the timer continue to play out, even though I'm not actually, like, actively on this account, is because all the builders are busy, the laboratory's busy, there's nothing else I can really do over here. We could do a little bit of farming, but, I mean, aside from that, there's nothing we can do. So, that's why the timer still rules, but we're not actually playing it. It's because it's technically, you know, doing stuff. How many accounts do I have? I'd say probably, like, somewhere between 15 and 20. I don't know exactly how many. But on a daily basis, there's only 2 accounts that I actually play every day. All the other accounts I play on once in a while. I need to play on them more to get them leveled up, but it's hard to find the time sometimes. But we'll get there. I need to get them leveled up for content, though. But yeah, so we can't do anything on this account for basically 3 hours. I'd say a little less than 3 hours. So at around 4 o'clock, we'll come back to this account. If we're even still streaming. If not, I'll do it off stream. But I'm going to let this run until we hit the 24-hour mark, whether it's on stream or off stream. And I'm going to make sure that I keep coming back when builders are ready so that we can keep things upgrading. I think once these 2 things are finished upgrading, we're going to start working on some of these smaller things that don't take nearly as long. So I want to get a bunch of the little things upgraded. How long is that? That's probably a longer one. Yeah, a couple hours. Because I want to try to do as many upgrades as possible in that 24-hour time slot. So that'll be the plan once those are done. Hey, Laris. Nice seeing you back. Nice seeing you back as well. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Yeah, we got, we can do a couple of attacks here before we switch out. So I think we're going to hop off of Clash of Clans here shortly. See if we can get 100,000 in loot on either gold or elixir or both. I don't care. There we go. Yeah, we've been doing a lot better on loot here lately, so we're trying to be a bit more stingy. That wall opened up. Hopefully the giant goes in and up towards that mortar. Be nice. So once the mortar's down, we can full send to these goblins. Get that whole inside cleared out, but no, the giant's gonna go outside. Well, he'll keep the mortar distracted at least. Do I still send in my goblins? I'm not sure. I don't want them to all die. This giant's about to get smacked. Come on, giant, get that mortar down for us. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, full send them. That'll help distract some of these point defenses as well. Keep that giant alive, hopefully. A little bit longer. Actually, the archers will get the cannon, so I guess it doesn't even matter. Do they? Maybe not. Come on, giant. Work your magic. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. We're getting the loot, though. That's what matters. My achievements, what's my ranking highest? I'm not sure. We could take a look. Upgraded town halls we talked, and now trying some Root Rider Valk attacks. Nice. Hopefully that's going well for you. Now, if you're wondering about my... my builder base, I'm not sure. This is my main clan. And that's my main account. Let's see what the builder base looks like. Does it tell us? Oh, we might have to go to builder base on here and do it, but we can't because I don't have builder base. We can take a look though. I think we're going to let that account chill, and I think we're going to hop off of Clash of Clans here in a minute. We'll take a look at this account first. But once I hop off of Clash of Clans, we will end the YouTube stream, because I'm trying to keep YouTube as just Clash of Clans stuff, but we're going to still be live on Twitch and Kick. Also, for those of you who might just be popping in, check out the pinned comment on whatever platform you might be on. There is a Twitter giveaway for 2 gold passes. I'm teaming up with Maximus Base Building to do a little giveaway there, so feel free to check that out and get entered to win. My profile. Let's go to the builder base side. Let's see what my highest achievement is. All-time best is 3636. I don't even know if that's good or not. Probably not, because I don't think I've ever really pushed. There we go. 3636. It's as good as I've ever done. And that was probably when the builder base was either new or when they did the big builder base update. It was probably one of those 2 times, because those would have been the only times I sat around and played builder base. Your all-time best is 19,000 plus in builder base. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty low then. It's a lot of different ranks in here. They look good. They look cool. It's just not really super fun to do. Maybe one of these days we'll get silly with it and push some builder base. I don't know why we would, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be a fun thing to do just randomly. We'll take a look. Yeah, because I didn't check your trophy count. Yeah, 19,000 sounds pretty high. No, he's not lying. 19,304. That's a lot of trophies. At 4,000 right now. You had a #1 finish in December of 2020. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. That's crazy. Very nice. Hey, some people out there really like builder base. Got some builder base pros in the chat now. It's very cool. Alright, let's go back to the other account so I can keep it up on here. Only for clan games. Well, with no training time, I don't even know if you necessarily need it for clan games anymore. Alright. We'll keep an eye on this. Well, I'll keep an eye on it in the background. We're going to change games, and with that, we're going to say goodbye to those of you over on YouTube. I appreciate you all hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll probably be live again. So the next 2 days, if I can manage to go live, they are going to be late streams. And then later this week, we'll be back with some earlier streams, and we'll try to stay live for a while, get some more content going. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. And see you guys later. For those of you on Twitch and Kick, we'll be hanging around.